Now he's on your radio.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
No, I totally expected it. I think he's so handsome. I think...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Rock that, homie.
The Tony Cam Radio Show starts now.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's Wednesday here on the Tony Cam Radio Show in the studio with the Hot Squad.
What's good?
What up?
I like the way we multiply, man. It used to be 3, now we got 4. Get Justin in. I'm just gonna start by the end of the summer, man. We'll probably have a whole like a sardine can up in here, man. The Hot Squad getting hotter and hotter. Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, man.
Be Rich, what's new in your world, man?
Not much, dope. What you been up to?
No, I know you just trying to dodge those girls that are throwing notes and paper airplanes with the numbers on it. Mm-hmm. Nobody throwing no underwear at you, though, are they?
It's some big bloomers.
Big bloomers. Here's a parachute, B. Yeah.
Some big bloomers throwing at me.
Oh, man.
They're not talking to them, so they're not disqualified technically yet.
Yeah.
Because they just giving something to them. They ain't talking to them yet.
Yeah,
So.
but the ladies just got to watch that, though, because me and Jamil have to be the ones to pick the wifey. So Finding Mrs. Ritchie, the contest, well, it's not a contest, I keep calling it, but it's a search.
Yeah, it's a
We're
search.
searching for the next, well, I guess the
Not
first.
the next. Yeah, not the next.
First Mrs. Brian Ritchie. Y'all better name that kid Lionel, though. I ain't playing, man. If you don't name your son Lionel Ritchie, then something is just not right
He would have
whatsoever.
a free pass.
Do you have any relatives named Lionel?
No.
I think we talked about it on the show one day that I think but Lionel Richie and Lionel Jefferson are the only ones.
The only two Lionels that we even know.
We ever.
We got Lion O from the Thundercats, remember?
That's great.
They had Lion O. Yeah.
So Justin,
Yeah.
Your video with Mad Butcher.
Getting some views.
Getting a lot of views, man.
Yeah. So
I think that's gonna be like the thing now. So whenever we have dancers on, we got to get you to kind of challenge them a little bit,
Test them out a little bit.
Test them out, see what they got. You know, when we post the videos up. But y'all doing some crazy stuff with y'all bodies, man. How you move like that?
Can't really explain it.
You can't.
It's kind of hard.
That happens.
Yeah. Your body just kind of takes over.
It's not thought out. That's what I want to ask you as a choreographer. Like when you're in like a club, do you go into choreographer mode or do you just dance like regular dudes?
It's a mix of both, really. Because choreographing stuff, you kind of get it burnt into your mind. So when you're freestyling, some of those things that you choreograph just come out.
Yeah.
So
do you ever take over the dance floor like?
Yeah.
Chris Brown, suddenly Chris Brown is in the room, you're in phase 2 dancing. Now you look over and all of a sudden everybody moving aside.
Right, exactly.
You're just doing it, walking on air and all that kind of stuff.
Floating and everything.
Wow, man, that's what's up. We're gonna have a dude on the show today, Theo Coates, who is a dancer.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to challenge him.
You going to challenge him?
I'm going to let him do his thing.
He's serious like a ballet.
You're not going to challenge him?
Remember Leroy from Fame?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Leroy from Fame. He does kind of remind you that kind of movement.
Not remind you of Leroy.
No. We're talking about as far as like his dance moves and his dedication to the craft.
Oh, okay.
That's not what
it
look like.
That's not what B. Rich was
saying. Oh, B. Rich was trying to say, look like him?
No, I would just say it in general, man.
Yeah,
Leroy was from Philly, from the hood, with Juilliard, wasn't it? Isn't that
I
Fame
think so. I don't Fame. That was so
Fame
long.
was based off Juilliard.
Were you born, Jamil, with Fame?
Yeah. You don't have the Fame.
Nah, I need to get that.
He needs to get that box set. I got you on that, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
So no new box sets lately? Because I know that you've been getting them like one a week.
Nah, ain't nothing really dropped, man.
You running out of 76 pounds, man.
Yeah, what's happening? That's about where I got my
You got what's happening?
We got my eyes on it.
Oh, you gonna get that one now?
Okay.
Yeah, that's with Raj and Rerun.
Raj,
right.
D, the sister.
Yeah, D, the sister. Man, golly,
hey.
Bringing back some memories back there, man. Fred, what's his name? Fred Berry.
Yeah,
that was his name.
Yeah,
that was fun stuff growing up. They don't have stuff like that.
They don't.
We need to bring back shows like that.
They do.
He walked around with those suspenders and that beret on for his whole entire life.
I know it. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Trademark right there.
I know it. Can you imagine?
They buried him in it, man.
No, man.
They buried me running that
They
that
probably
beret.
did, because if he didn't have it on, they wouldn't know who he was.
That's how he got identified.
I think he might have been sponsored to wear those or something. Getting paid to wear the suspenders all day long.
Yeah, it's got to be tough. Like you look at like Urkel, man. You know, trying to break out of that mode on Dancing with the Stars, and you expecting him to have some high waters and suspenders and some glasses on. You know, it's got to be tough to be like put into that mode, and then you just
typecast for the rest of your life.
That's going to happen to Jamil from this show.
It's
Anything that she goes on to do from this point on.
Really?
It's going to be associated with this show.
You think so? Okay.
This is the thing that has launched your being.
Wow, you're ridiculous. And you need to stop.
not just your career, but you. I don't know if you existed before this.
Are you on something? Seriously?
I don't know, man.
You need to stop. You digress.
It's very true. People always going to be asking you, how was it, working with Be Rich,
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I don't think, anything other than that is,
I actually had somebody approach me the other day. B, you still doing the radio thing? Nah, dog.
That's if you were still doing it?
You still doing the radio thing? Nah, man.
No, man. That's over, man.
Nah,
I was just on for the weekend. I was just on for the
radio
weekend.
thing.
Just on for the weekend. But now I'm gone. I'm off now. All right, well, we got a great show for y'all today, as usual, man. We got the Pimp Minute by my man Chuck Rose, P-I-M-P. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, you don't really have a segment called the Pimp Minute, do you? I was like, of course we do. There's nothing wrong with that. P-I-M-P, baby. That's what we do. And we got Anthony Andrews going to be here to get all up in your business. We got the Super Mix from my man DJ Ed. And I want to plug the International DJ Festival that's going on June the 1st on the riverfront.
Yeah.
Stay listening out for more information on that. And we're going to be playing some of the hottest music in the country. And like I said before, dancer Theo Coates is going to be here. So let's get it popping. The Tony Cam Show is on your radio. All right, so in the studio with us right now, a local artiste. He's a dancer, choreographer, actor. Do a whole lot of. I'm not talking about me, Justin. Good gracious!
No, I thought you were talking about me,
myself.
bro.
About you.
I'm on the show today.
Justin's like, you were talking about me
today.
No, Justin Bailey, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Theo Coates.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
All right.
Now I got one question to ask you right off the bat before we get any further deep in there. What's it like not being on the Cosby Show anymore? Oh, sorry, wrong Theo. I'm sorry, man, because I don't know many people named Theo.
Right.
So
Is that short for Theodore?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you go by Theodore or Theo or Teddy? I've heard people call you Teddy.
Teddy is my kid name.
Oh, that's your
I've
kid
tried
name.
to grow.
Okay.
Right, because you don't really want to be a grown man called Teddy.
No.
Teddy Pendergrass, it worked for him.
Well, it didn't work out.
It worked a whole lot. Well, it did for a long, and then not in the end, but
Right.
it worked out all the rest of the time. Ladies only. So Theo Coates, dancer. Tell us a little bit about you.
I guess that kind of explains it. I'm a dancer. That's what I do. Is my life.
Okay, thanks for coming.
right.
What kind of dance?
I teach hip hop, but I take a little bit of everything: ballet, modern, jazz. I haven't stepped into tap, but that's my next venture. But I've been dancing and choreographing for at least 10 years now.
Wow.
Going on 11.
And Theo is one of those guys that's like trained, like classically trained.
Yeah.
Like Justin, I know that you had a dance off with Barbara DuBose. So.
Right, because I was gonna say some
You
people
had
just
a-
really like to dance.
You've
But
had,
that's not.
you've had a dance off with Mad Butcher,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you can hang with Theo though, because Theo he'll bust out the balletic moves. On you be thinking you popping and locking, and all of a sudden he pirouetting on the ceiling and doing a double flip spin around.
The Lord
and-
of the
Like
dance.
every week
Yeah.
we're gonna he's gonna break out some river dance.
Right. What you know about that?
I'll bow out gracefully.
right.
So I don't know if you want to challenge this time. I don't know. But Theo and I've been in a few productions together. We were in Annie's Pencil, and man, you're phenomenal. He always a showstopper though. He does that thing at the end, like where he jumps up in the air and both legs go out completely parallel to the floor. And it always gets an audience reaction. It's like watching, Baryshnikov or something like
I
that.
don't know about that.
Yeah, I know about it. So it was interesting because
My name will be Richnikoff.
B. Richnikoff. I like
I
that.
don't even want to know what that entails. I don't want to know.
Like
Can you train B. Rich to dance like that? Because we can promote that.
Yeah, B. Richnikoff.
B. Richnikoff appearing tonight.
I
One
dance like-
performance only.
It is like Diddy.
B. Richnikoff. I like that, man. We had to come up with a character for that one.
Right.
But there was a show just the other week at the Holiday Inn, and Jennifer Petticolas put it on, and you were in that production.
Yes.
In several roles, but you were in the fried bologna kind of day section, and you were also doing some dancing. But the interesting thing was, he was also doing a show in Charlottesville right before he had to be at Jennifer's show.
Right.
So you wrapped up the show in Charlottesville and
jetted back down
and danced back to Lynchburg.
Right.
Just in time to pop up for his role on stage. I've never seen anything that timed that perfect.
Right.
If you had like you were like one stoplight away from not making Jennifer's show. Right. It's kind of crazy. So what I want to say is that in that show you did a lot of good dances, but you had a steamy acting role there going on. You and Sonia Langhorne. I mean, it made the audience blush. A couple people had to turn away.
Oh yeah,
it was steamy. I saw, and even the pictures, the poster for the thing. So I suggested to Jennifer that we make a film out of that. So I hope you're up for that. I'm gonna be talking with you about that. We want to make the movie.
I'm not sure, because I don't know if I want my mama to see it.
Yo, really? Your mama wasn't at the performance?
I didn't invite her to the performance, and I'm not inviting her to the performance in DC.
Okay.
And yeah, because it's a little bit much from my mama.
Okay.
I can't do it for my mama.
We'll see. We'll see though. Hey, we'll see what happens. You know,
Just tell your mom to go to the bathroom at certain
I know at certain times.
Well, the whole thing is rather
yeah, it is, and it would be a short film, so it ain't no like you should be able to hold it doing the movie. So there's no break to go to. They're gonna take so she
your
go
mama
to
run on stage and beat you with a shoe.
Right, I don't want it. Probably a belt. Not a
Boy, if you don't stop that. Yeah, it was.
I hear my full government.
Right.
But it was pretty steamy though. But now you do something weekly. You got a very interesting thing that you got going on. In fact, today's Wednesday, so that would be the time. Like in a little while, you're going to be at you teach adult hip hop dance classes.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Every Wednesday, so yes, today, 7:15 to 8:15, and Thursdays from 7:15 to 8:15, I teach a hip hop dance / aerobic class. It's kind of geared to fitness and learning choreography for all levels, from beginners all the way through advanced.
Okay.
And we basically just sweat it out and have fun. A lot of the clientele that I have are housewives or people who are kind of in the business world, quote unquote, and don't really have time or don't really want to go to the gym. They want to have fun and, kind of
dance is great
social thing. Indeed. So we kind of mix a little bit of everything.
Have you ever put anybody out of your class? Like, have you ever just been like, okay, listen, this is not for you. Like, you have absolutely no rhythm. You're not going to make it to a video or anything of that nature. And I'm going to need you to leave. Have you ever said that?
No.
Have you ever wanted to say that?
I guess I have said it in my head.
Okay, but you haven't told anybody.
Okay, maybe this just isn't for you. And after we've done it, I'm very big on repetition, and let's do it over and over and over again, and you'll get it. But sometimes I even look at the other students, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, we're doing this again!" Like it's 2 steps. We're just going to the right and to the left.
It's to the left and the right.
And all of it's be like 5 people around that one person. Like, here you go, girl. Here you go. Come on, let's get it. We're gonna do it. Step right and step left. Here you go. And so I say it in my head, but I have a woosah moment and just
Now, where do you teach this class at?
At the Dance Theater of Lynchburg, located at 722 Commerce Street. That's downtown Lynchburg. Okay. So yeah, come on out and check us out.
So anyone can
yes, anybody. It's $5 per workshop, and there's no commitment. So drop in 7:15 with your $5 in hand, and come on up.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Jamil, you
Find out
need
a
to do that.
dance, yeah.
We're gonna do that.
You need some dance lessons.
Are you gonna do it? You gonna do it, Be Rich?
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna do it. I'm
gonna
gonna
do
be
Well, see, what we got to do is we got to get a schedule going on, Jamil, because we're going to the Hurt Factory on one day for me to beat you up.
He's not.
Then we got to go to the dance class another day for me to outdance you.
He's not gonna.
Because I'll put my Cliff Huxtable on you.
Right.
Okay,
and you will lose.
I know you've never
More
put
Theo
anybody out of your class before, but there's a first time for everything.
Right.
I'll put my Cliff Huxtable on you.
that'll
You
be
will
fun.
lose it. I'm just telling you.
So, what size are the classes like?
The biggest class that I've taught is 20 people.
Okay.
But my goal is 25 and the maximum is 50. So we're currently in a mid-sized studio. My goal is to have to move to the bigger studio upstairs, which is our Sky Studio. So we want any and everybody. That's why we've expanded it to 2 nights to try and give more opportunities. So come out.
Yeah.
That
It's
sounds
awesome.
like fun.
I think we need to take it. We need to do that. We need to take them up on that and film it. Like we
Always about a film.
The hot squad, the hot squad getting down at the door. So, man, what else you got? Anything else you need to promote at this time? Because you're always involved in a show coming up or something. Anything coming up?
Millions of things. In addition to that class, I also teach a Tuesday night hip hop fitness class at Iron and Grace Fitness, which is on 220 or off of 221 by the new Fresh Market.
Yeah. Okay. Iron and Grace. They used to be downtown, and I went there for a couple of workouts. With, some of their equipment is fantastic.
They're intense.
So you teach over there as well?
Yes,
same
Tuesday
type
night,
of thing?
7:15 to 8:15. It's a little bit different because it's geared more towards fitness, but it still has that same type of dance, kind of like Zumba, but hip hop.
You know what? There should be no such thing as a fat rapper. Because hip hop,
Right.
Hip hop is extremely physical, man. It is
Indeed.
It's like, would you fight MC Hammer? You know what I'm saying?
Oh gosh.
Oh my God! No way! You'd be like, right. Good God! So we gonna have to. We gonna. You know what? The one thing we'll find out in that class. Who got stamina or not?
Right.
Because it's not. I mean, I've seen Jamil and I have been on the dance floor together, and she had to sit down.
Are you serious?
Did I get that wrong?
You did.
Okay, man. Oh, it was the other girl. I'm sorry.
It must have
was
been.
not you.
It
Jamil
was
can hang.
not.
Jamil can hang.
Well, that's
But-
one thing we do build. I give one break, and that's after the warm up.
Okay.
And for the rest of the class, we're going. You stay moving.
That's awesome.
I don't
Okay.
believe in taking too many breaks.
Okay.
So, is it a routine that you?
It is a routine,
Okay.
and I usually stay on it for about 2 to 3 weeks, so you have a good amount of time to learn it and then be able to do it full out, and then we move on to something new.
Do you have men and women coming?
Yes.
Okay.
I have some that are couples that come together, and
Okay,
it's
because you
something that they
mentioned
do
routine.
together.
I just want to make sure Be Rich and I don't come on in. You got like us doing single.
Single ladies.
no,
Oh, single ladies. Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't think so.
No, we'll talk. So when we schedule to come, single ladies.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh,
No. I'm not. I'm not getting doing no Beyonce.
No.
Gonna do that.
It's very, very mixed.
You have me just doing lean back.
Right. And I give modified movements. So if it's something that you can't necessarily get, or if it's out
Right.
of your physical element, I will change the choreography to
Okay.
fit you. It's your
Awesome.
class. So
Fantastic. Well, Theo, thanks for stopping by, man.
No
and we're
problem.
we're gonna definitely try to check Jackie and I have been talking about it for weeks because you send us texts like every Wednesday, like y'all
It's been
coming,
like months.
y'all coming,
Months.
and stuff keeps happening. But we're gonna make a point to get there because I believe in what you're doing, and people need to come on out. And it's all about movement and staying in shape. Everybody
Indeed.
needs to do it. And we'll just keep watching out for you for future productions and stuff, man. And you are a great choreographer. My daughter Camille has been in several productions that you have choreographed, and she does not come from a dance background, but you
Still an
have
excellent
taught her so much that when you see her perform, I look at Jack and I'm like, who taught her that? So it's all from your teacher. So whatever you're doing it right.
Thank you.
So keep it up. And I know you missed the Cosby Show, but we got this Tony Camm show now.
Right.
There you go. All right, everybody. Theo Coates.
If you want to be a guest on the Tony Camm Show, send an email to radio@cammentertainment.com.